Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rafah Quadash, giving all praises to the great, Holy Shaddai of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth. Also giving much respect to his only begotten Son, the beautiful Yahweh Shai, the one who died and rose to sit to become his Father's royal right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation, and the only one to plead his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for salvation, giving double honors to Great Millstone, the chosen camp of Yahweh Hashem Hawashai, and the name Hawashai. They did their job perfectly. They made sure that the word got to the four corners of the earth, which is around the world, north, south, east, west, spread it abroad, you know what I'm saying? And the gospel shall be preached unto the world and be a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. And they did their part. They did the best that they could. They put in great work. Much respect also to the prophets that are not from Great Millstone, that support Great Millstone, and they do their work faithfully and sincerely to the best of their abilities. Shalom to those beautiful brothers, man. Shalom to the Akims. Double honors to Great Millstone. And shalom to the Akims, the few brothers that's out there, you know what I'm saying, doing the best that they can to push the word, and doing their videos on the highways and byways, doing their videos at home. Shalom to you beautiful brothers, man. Much respect to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that believes in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, in the name Yahushai, you know what I'm saying, supporting his prophets, his angels that gave us this beautiful word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Aqua, the beautiful women as well. The few women that do believe. It's not a lot of you women that are in the word. You know, hopefully it can be more. Most likely it will, you know, be more, you know, believers that come into the word. But for you women that do believe, you know what I'm saying? Shalom to you beautiful women. Whether you got a man or not, you still follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You listen and you learn in silence. It ain't nothing wrong with letting your man take control, restoring the natural order of things. It ain't nothing wrong with putting the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai over you, and letting God control, letting Yahweh, you know, we call him God, but you know the real name is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, letting Yahweh take control of your life. You know what I'm saying? Letting him be the pioneer for you and the man in your life. So shalom to you beautiful sisters that are doing that, and shalom to the beautiful sisters that are coming into the word. And boy, it's getting more exciting, you guys. It's becoming more and more of a time to be alive, more and more of a time to get ready and to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? For the times that's coming. For those of us that are living to see these days, they are so beautiful. They are so awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. In the name Yahushai, you know what I'm saying? It's good for the Lord to receive and give you benefits. And if you are building in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, and you having a stronger relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that's all that matters. Put your life in his hands. Put your trust in his hands. Put your love and your faith in his hands. Your soul, you know what I'm saying, in his hands. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will take care of you. He will make sure that you are becoming stronger and better. You meet him halfway. You meet him halfway, he meets you halfway. You know what I'm saying? Because faith without works is dead. You know, so, you know, go on and get down and do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. You hear them celebrities, you hear them people out there. You know what I'm saying? It's even the wicked is coming out saying that we are the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The 2/3 Israelites, some of them is even standing up saying that they know who they are. They know that they people is the Israelites. You know? It's just a beautiful thing for, you know, the Lord to pour his spirit upon all flesh. It's different people that's acknowledging who we are. And it is totally messing up the white man system. It's totally destroying Esau, Edom's system. It's totally destroying his churches, you know, the temples that people worship him in. It's destroying people's belief systems. You know what I'm saying? What they believe in, what they perceive the world as. You know what I'm saying? Reminding our people that they are the world and the rest of the world don't matter. And reminding the world that the world is not the world and they do not matter. It's very scary to know that truth, but it is the truth nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So after all of is said and done, we do gotta get ready for Jacob's trouble, World War III, the beast chip. You know what I'm saying? And the second coming of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Whom ignorantly the world calls Jesus Christ, or they even consider the Heavenly Father and Him to be without melanin. So to be white is to be without melanin, or to be a red color, per se. Let's say they perceive him to be a red color, and what we call red color is the white people today, but they're actually Edom. Edom means red. You know what I'm saying? And they are the red people. They are the counterpart of Jacob in our society. You know what I'm saying? So as far as we concerned, it's two races. It's the melanated people against the red people. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, He made different other nations. You know what I'm saying? But even the different other nations, they have melanin. You know what I'm saying? But this particular race that's intermingling and infecting everybody like some sort of virus or a curse is the red people. You know what I'm saying? So now they intermingled so much to where they call it the confusion of face. You sometimes it could be, through the lineage through this white guy's lineage leaning on the blacks pretty much, and his father could be black. You know what I'm saying? And he's still black, because even it doesn't matter if he looks white. You know what I'm saying? So it can be that intermingled. But as far as I'm concerned, it's two different races in the world. It's the blacks, and then you got the whites. You know what I'm saying? And you got the other nations that are intermingled with the whites. So now these other nations are against us. With their different beliefs and stuff, and that it is the truth. Because they are the different beasts of the earth. You know what I'm saying? They are the nations otherwise. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like the Lord say, in His eyes, they don't even matter. God don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? And that is the dark truth right now. So it's going to, instead of it increasing love for the Israelites, it's going to increase more and more hate. Because when the people are beginning, because it says the book shall be opening before the firmament, so everybody's going to know. And the more and more they read, the more and more they dig into the word, the more and more they're going to hate it, the more and more they're going to fear God, the more and more jealous they're going to become. So, we got to be prepared for that, the demonization and the accusations, you know what I'm saying, and the hatred and the jealousy that's going to come from not only our own people, but from Esau, the white man, and the rest of the nations and the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? So that is what's coming, you know what I'm saying? And it's inevitable, but the best part about it is that now our people are on a loud horn blown, straight from the mouth of God, you know what I'm saying? Know that they are the Israelites. But at the same time, like I said, when I was outside on the highways and byways, are people going to change? You know what I'm saying? Is the wicked going to convert? Most likely not. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of our people, they still under the curses, they still under certain things, and some of our people like it to be so. So their focus is on their own lives. They can care less about what is really matters. You know what I'm saying? That's how comfortable they are. That's how, you know what I'm saying, used they are. They're used to this lifestyle. They're used to this America. They're used to this different mindsets and different things, and I'm saying, mingling with different people. Some of our people enjoy that, not knowing that these are, at the same time, you can't do that, and at the same time it's a privilege. So you know what I'm saying, to have like different wives, like a Chinese girl for a fucking, you know what I'm saying, or you can't even have them as wives. I do believe you can have them as concubines, you know what I'm saying, as servants, but but to be, conjoined with them, like the Arabians and like Asians, you know what I'm saying, like Africans, you cannot just simply, no longer do what you want, you know what I'm saying. Those things that we used to have, we abused them, you know what I'm saying. So these different kind of blessings God took away from us. So, and the Lord also teaches us to mingle within our own people, you know what I'm saying, to be with our own people, And at the same time, it does say it's segregation in between the 12 tribes, necessarily, yeah. So, the 12 tribes, they mingle within their tribe. You know what I'm saying? But you do have occasions where, Judah will go to Ephraim, and Ephraim will go to Issachar. You know what I'm saying? And Benjamin would go to Ishtar. No, not Ishtar. I forgot what they call it. I'm fucking up. But overall, they even didn't mingle that much. They did, but they didn't at the same time. They have respect. So a lot of our brothers and sisters, they're used to this world, and for it to change, they don't want it to change. So now they know that change is coming, and they have to choose. Some people will choose darkness, and some of our people will choose the light. So I'm gonna get some more some verses from Isaiah where I took off at, and we can read some interesting passages from Isaiah, some precepts. Chapter 3, verse 1, it says, "For behold, Yahweh," it says, well, right, we can read this. It says, Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1, it says, "The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. Now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on the top of the mountains." So that, we in the latter days right now. Like the prophet say, the latter days started when the salvation, when Yahweh Shai walked the earth. So now we in the upper latter days, but it's been a latter day since he came. So, but right now it's talking about the future. Well, that is the future, but, the latter days, pretty much now. And back then, before, the Christ, before salvation, Yahweh Shai had, passed. But yeah. Now, the Israelites is being established over the entire world. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this passage is saying. It says, "And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. Many people shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths." And this is actually talking about after World War III, and after the world is being reborn. You know what I'm saying? After the rebirth of the world, and you know what I'm saying, during that 1,000-year slavery of Esau and the nations. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about as well. It says, "For out of Zion shall go forth the law." It says, "In the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem, he shall judge between nations and rebuke many people. They shall beat their swords into plowshares," meaning that in the kingdom of heaven ain't gonna be no more guns. There's not gonna be no more weapons of war that's meant to destroy people or destroy the world. The only people that's gonna have power is God's children, which is the Israelites, and the rest of the nations will have no power, so they will have to depend on them. You know what I'm saying? For everything. And the Israelites will be gods unto the rest of the world and the nations. So it says, "And their hooks and their spears into pruning hooks." It says, "Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." Right, no more war, no more conflict. It's just gonna be the gods and men. That's it. So it says, power against the powerless. That's what it means. No more nuclear threats. No more, you know what I'm saying? Trying to summon these wicked ass storms. You know what I'm saying? Like cloud control. No more different weird plagues. You know what I'm saying? No more showing off and flexing guns and bombs and grenades, and no more soldiers, no more armies. That is gonna be just. That's the thing of the past, Nobody's going to be thinking about that in the kingdom. Nobody's going to care. So it says, "O house of Jacob, come and let us walk in the light of Yahweh." That's right. So right now, that's the main thing that God wants us to focus on. Well, for those of us that converted, we cool. But for, what I'm saying, the brothers and sisters that have not, and they are living in wickedness, they have to take some time out, and consider, what I'm saying, and think about, your options. Do you really want to be in the world, or do you want to be in the house of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to dwell with men, or you want to be with Yahweh? Do you want to be with God? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to stay the same, or do you want to change your ways? You want to stay old, or you want to be new? These choices that these our brothers and sisters, the rest of us, the ones that don't believe, they have to make. You know what I'm saying? So, hope for the best for them. You know, like the Most High said at the same time, pray not for them, because some people have already made their choice. So leave that up to Yahweh Shema Shai. And this at the same time, this is what we're looking at. Like now that the gospel has reached the whole world, now our people have a choice whether to come back to God, you know what I'm saying, or to dwell with the world. This time they'll be found guilty, like super duper guilty, because everybody's heard of the word by now. You know what I'm saying? So you will be found, you will be tried, and you will be found guilty. It's not like, oh, I didn't know, Lord, or I didn't know about this, I didn't know about that, I haven't heard of the word. No, you've heard of it. Definitely you have, but you chose to ignore it. There it is. It says, O house of Jacob, come and let us walk in the light of Yahweh. For you have forsaken your people, the house of Jacob, because they are filled with eastern ways, foreign ways. They are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they are pleased with the children of foreigners. Right, so they think it's okay to mingle with other nations. You know what I'm saying? For them to be birthed into the royal line. You know what I'm saying? And the Israelites are the royal line. You know what I'm saying? And they graft them into their royal line instead of making them concubines and servants. And like I said, that privilege has been taken from us for us to indulge and have the other nations at our service. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't, the law, that law is a privilege, and as well as been forbidden for us to do, is to just mingle with other nations, because we're doing that. We're doing that, and that's not good, to graft this servant or this slave from another nation into your family, and for you to call this slave your wife. You know what I'm saying? And this is my family, and they are contrary to your color, and they are contrary to who you are, and you are saying that we can all just get along, and everybody could be at peace, and that's a sign of that, when it's still no peace. It's still not like that. That's just whatever concept our people have developed in their minds. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is to, if you're going to have children, graft back into your people. You know what I'm saying? But the worst thing to do is to have children, you know what I'm saying, and have children by different races when it's kind of illegal. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a privilege, but it's no longer permitted. Because look what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We marry with the red people, with Esau, with the white people. We're marrying with them and calling them our family, calling them our brothers and our sisters, when that's not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that is, they taking it too far, and that's why it's wrong to do it today. So it says, their land is also full of silver and gold, and there is no end to their treasures. It says, and this is for the people. So these same people that they say, can we get along with, are stealing and robbing them and taking from them and killing them, oppressing them and murdering them, throwing them to prisons forever, putting a price on everything that they touch. You know what I'm saying? Segregation, confusion, having them worship them. These people that they are saying, can we get along with, are actually they enemies. So, like I said, this concept has grown into their minds, and they think it's okay. They think it's normal to do, and it's not. It's not. It says, and there is no end to their chariots. Their land is also full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. People bow down, and each man humbles himself. Therefore, do not forgive them. Right? So don't feel sorry for these people when the times come and Yahweh release that wrath. Don't feel sorry for the 2/3. Don't feel sorry for people that have not made their choice, because if they have not made their choice, or they chose otherwise, by them they're gonna see the fruit of their reward. They're gonna be punished, and they're gonna be destroyed for the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? So pray not for them. Don't even worry about them, and don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't be feeling sorry for half these people. You know what I'm saying? For the 2/3 and all of them, because when God take them away, those of us that's in the truth will totally understand why he did what he did. So, you know, a lot of people gonna blame the Lord, but it's not his fault. It's their fault. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in their distress and that great destruction that's coming upon them, they gonna try to blame everything but themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, God say don't worry about them, you know. Just take them as an example of what not to do and to do better, you know what I'm saying, and to be better and stay with the Lord. You know, Yahweh is merciful. So, you know, you never know if he keeps us from the hour of his wrath, you know what I'm saying? And you got to really think about that. You got to have that fear of Yahweh in your heart, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in your mind, you know, because you never know if the Most High may destroy you, you know what I'm saying, or he might keep you in the hour of temptation. So we look forward to, you know, being kept away from the hour of temptation and not being destroyed. We look for the best, we hope for the best, but that's what we fear God when he says the day of wrath and when he let his wrath go. You know, will he remember you and his fury? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that we all keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? Will he forget about us and just destroy us in his way or in his wake? You know what I'm saying? Or will he protect us and he will take care of us and he will pass over us? You know what I'm saying? Like that time when he did it in Egypt, you know what I'm saying, during the time of Egypt when that last plague killed all the firstborn sons, and the Egyptians, you know, the Israelites that marked a house, you know what I'm saying, that the death passed over them, but for the Egyptians that didn't know what was coming, their children were taken, you know what I'm saying, and they let death inside their house, which is real scary. So, you know, now we in that time to where our people are acting like these Egyptians, you know, in this new Egypt and this Babylon reborn, you know what I'm saying, in the last leg of the Roman Empire. They act like the Egyptians. They act like, you know what I'm saying, the wicked, you know, and that plague is coming. You know, these plagues are coming, not just that one, but it's many other plagues. You know, it's going to be more than your firstborn son being taken. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more than, you know, your money going dry or you starving. You know, the Most High is going to really put intense pressure on the house of Israel. And this is how he's going to start, and then he's going to end down with with Esau and then the other nations and then so on and so forth, you know. But the real destruction is going to fall upon our people because they transgress and they refuse to go back. So now, like, we know that we definitely are the children of Israel. We've known for some time, but it's being more and more, you know, the horn is being blown from heaven. So, you know, the Lord is calling his children, you know what I'm saying? And he's putting out more and more proof. He coming through people you wouldn't even believe he come through. You know what I'm saying? That even the wickedest of us are admitting that, you know, they are the Israelites. We are the Israelites, and God is our God, you know. So, you know, just to be seeing some amazing signs and amazing things like that, you know, you should definitely, you know, examine your ways, change something, shit. It says, enter the rock and hide in the dust from the terror of Yahweh and the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of a man shall be humble. And he's talking about the rock and the dust, and hide in the dust, because it's people that's going to be hiding in these buildings, and they're going to be hiding in the mountains. They're going to be hiding underground from the eyes of the Lord. Now, that precept is a part of the precepts of the stories in Ezekiel, and, you know, various stories in Isaiah, stories that's in Revelation, you know what I'm saying, that talks about the Lord being a literal, like, giant power, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, kind of like Godzilla, but on a larger scale, you know, and he's going to be looking to destroy the wicked of our people and to destroy the rest of the nations and the worlds upon the last day, you know, right along with Michael and his band of angels and their giants in the story, and the rest of the other angels, and Satan and his camp of giants, you know, Uriel, you know what I'm saying, and his camp of giants, and what's another one? You got Michael, Uriel, you got Satan, It was another guy. I think his name is Raphael. I do believe. There was another one. I forgot his name, but it's gonna be numerous angels that's gonna come upon the earth, and they're gonna walk the earth, and it's gonna be a real thing. It's not gonna be something that's gonna be spoken. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be something that's just something that you imagine and you think it's just so crazy that it wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, the world is indeed a crazy place. Like, it's all kinds of things that you don't exist, that you don't know exist, that exist. So this that precept right there is for the wicked, because God is gonna be looking for them. He's not gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, when he come, he's not gonna be happy. So the angels in them will be destroying a lot of people upon the last day. So it says the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Yep. That's what's going to happen. A lot of people, they going to finally shut up. They're going to be proved wrong. You know what I'm saying? People going to be terrified. Some people going to kill themselves. Some people are going to be so stunned they just going to let God kill them. You know what I'm saying? People going to be getting blown up by nuclear bombs while, the other nations are trying to attack the Lord and attack the angels and the chariots, but they're not going to last long during the fight. They're going to get their butts kicked. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be disastrous. That's what it's going to be. It says, for the day of Yahweh of hosts shall come upon everything proud and lofty, upon everything lifted up, and it shall be brought low, upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, upon all the mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, upon every high tower, and upon every fortified wall, upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all the beautiful slopes. The loftiness of a man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be brought low. Right, they finally gonna shut the fuck up and stop talking shit. That's exactly what it's saying. People gonna finally have respect for the Lord. People gonna finally, a lot of people are so wicked they gonna believe on the last day when they finally see God walk the earth. You know what I'm saying? And you see the armies and the armies of angels, 10,000s upon 10,000s. You see the fathership. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna stop doing what they're doing and look. And in deep darkness, you're gonna see Yahweh Shai, which is the light. And it ain't gonna be nothing good. It's gonna be even more terrible. You know what I'm saying? Than anything that you've ever seen in your life, if you make it to live to that day. But the people that do survive and live to that day, and before it all happened, God gonna come get his chosen people. Amongst the Israelites, there are chosen people that are exempt from judgment amongst the Israelites that will be taken before the nuclear bombs hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? And when they do, Yahweh Shai is going to appear with the rest of the angels, and during that nuclear day, they going to destroy everything and everybody. They not going to come and be salvation for everybody. Some people are going to be worshiping him and still get stepped on. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to be trying to preach and talk to God, and God is going to vaporize them. There's going to be a lot of people that are just, especially among our people that's unworthy. They're going to be right along with the world. And then they'll believe upon their death. So it took them that fucking hard-headed. It took them that fucking long to finally acknowledge the Lord when they saw him face to face. You know what I'm saying? So that's some scary shit. Like, damn, you stupid, man. Like, and those of us, if we make it and we be on them chariots, and even if we died, the Most High say, I'll raise you up and you'll be on the chariots with the rest of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be looking like I told you. We all gonna say it. We fucking told you. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord, he got all kinds of advanced technology, so you'll be able to see on the cameras, on the chariots and all of that. You'll be able to see the world being destroyed. You'll be able to see Yahweh Shai wrecking everything and the angels wrecking everything. The white man fighting against God and shit and being blown the fuck up and the heavens on fire. You're going to be able to see every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be ugly. And that's all we going to say. We fucking told them. We told them. You know what I'm saying? How come they just didn't take our word for it and believe in the Lord? Now our people have to suffer this, and I'm glad that I'm not down there. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be down here on a nuclear day. You don't want to be down here during World War III and they release them bombs and shit and they blow America up and shit. You really don't want to be here. But a lot of our people don't take that into consideration because they trust in the shadow of Egypt. They trust Babylon. So Their just due is coming. They about to pay. How you gonna, like I keep saying, how you gonna pay? What you gonna pay for in exchange for your sins? For the wages of sin is death. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High say, you don't have no faith, you don't have no love in me, you don't know my name. Because people know that they're Israelites, but do you know the name of the Lord? See, that's when God is sifting out people, starting to sort out people he do want, people he don't want. But overall, when he come, you have to pay him something. If you pay him in sins, he gonna give you death. If you pay him in blessings and worship him in faith and knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and change, you know, then the Most High will give you life. And if you don't have nothing at all, then what you gonna pay God with? You know what I'm saying, when he come in your life. So with that, calling Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rekakwadash in the name of Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed night. You know, stay vigilant. Listen to the prophets. Read your Bibles. Get into the Word. You're definitely running out of time for sure. So, you know, change is very important. Talk to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he'll show you what you need to work on. And with that, Shalom. I need to go get my noodles.